And commitment, things that define a way of being, things that are critical to who we are as a patrician community. Each of us today, regardless of whether we are recipients of an award, regardless of whether we're a staff member or a student, must share in this responsibility. In advance, I thank you for choosing to be kind and good and respectful and a steward, even though they are not always things that are acknowledged. At this time, I would like to invite your leader of wellbeing forward, Ms. Fajloon, assisted by Mr. Lowry, who will present the awards to you, and Mr. Wade, who will distribute that to each recipient.
Yusuf Alalo, 3rd in Mathematics 5.1. Esho Baji, 1st in Religious Education. James Bowie, 3rd in Mathematics 5.2, also presented with a Patrician Learner Award for commitment to his studies. Nicholas Bamglad, 2nd in Physical Activity and Sport Studies. In his absence, Dean Ciccarelli, Most Valuable Player, Year 10 Soccer. Chad Daniels, Most Improved, A-Grade Rugby League. Milson Dos Santos, Most Valuable Player, Year 10 Opens Basketball. Daniel Elias, Year 10 Opens Cricket Best Bowler. Josiah Funa Iuta, Most Valuable Player, Under 15 Rugby League. Adam Grabak, Most Improved Year 10 Soccer. Paolo Hanna, first in Industrial Technology Multimedia. Peter Hanna, second in Industrial Technology Multimedia. Johnny Iema, third in English and Commerce. Christopher Isaac, first in Industrial Technology Engineering and third in Religious Education. Andy Issa, third in Industrial Technology Multimedia, also presented with a Patrician Learner Award for commitment to his studies. Pino Yulo, first in PDHPE and Physical Activity and Sport Studies and second in Music. Messiah Karamanian, first in Commerce, second in Science and PDHPE. In his absence, George Kapatagianis, first in Information Software Technology. Braden Lee, second in Mathematics 5.2 and third in Religious Education. David Lai, first in Mathematics 5.3, Science, Food Technology and iSTEM. Bidrin Moses, first in Information Software Technology, also presented with a Patrician Learner Award for commitment to his studies. Zaidis Muatutia, most improved under 15 rugby league. Vince Nardo, presented with a Patrician Learner Award for commitment to his studies. Stefan Etno, second in iSTEM. Lewis Nguyen, second in Food Technology and iSTEM. Dan Pham, first in Geography, second in Mathematics 5.3, third in Science. Evan Puente, first in Geography, third in Food Technology. Archie Riley, most valuable player, B grade rugby league. Anthony Sahin, third in music. In his absence, Anthony Sahin, third in music. Majid Sami, presented with a Patrician Learner Award for commitment to his studies. Jake Severin, third in Industrial Technology Timber. Patrick Shabea, third in Mathematics 5.3. Isaac Silva, first in Visual Arts. Jai Strudwick, third in Physical Activity and Sport Studies. In his absence, Timmy Tai, most improved Year 10 Opens basketball. Jonathan Tran, second in English. Xavier Trainer, third in Visual Arts. Tony Trum, third in Information Software Technology. Marcus Urso, first in English, Religious Education and Music, second in PDHPE and Visual Arts. Nathan Valerio, first in Mathematics 5.2, and also presented with a Patrician Learner Award for commitment to his studies. In his absence, Joshua Villarosa, most outstanding junior athlete cross country. Andrew Youssef, first in Industrial Technology Engineering, second in Commerce, third in Geography. Fadi Yako, presented with a Patrician Learner Award for commitment to his studies. Could we please show a round of applause for the
they take their photo. It's a good point. We'll just have a little video highlight of some of the events that were able to take place last year. It's a good reminder about the things that bring us together as a patrician community. So as a little intermission, I'll present the following video. As the newest senior students, there are many things there that highlight your responsibility in bringing the community together again. I now invite Ms Fellows, our Director of Wellbeing, to present our Breastplate Award and Bursaries and Sports Award, which will be awarded by Mr Wade.
Good morning, boys. It's now my pleasure to bestow the Breastplate Award. The Breastplate Award honours a student who is a role model for others in his year group and who has demonstrated a great commitment to the values of the college. The Breastplate Award for Year 10 2021 goes to a student who represents the finest qualities of a patrician graduate. Every day, his commitment and involvement in order to serve the college community demonstrates his great care for the year group. He is committed to his educational studies and his involvement within the college through being a living example of the patrician charism, offering his generosity, service and kindness towards his peers within the year group. His leadership qualities hold him in great stead for introduction into his senior years. It is with great pleasure that I announce the recipient of the Year 10 Breastplate Award for 2021 is Fadi Yako. fortunate to have a number of wonderful supporters who assist the college in a myriad of ways. It is with great pleasure to announce the recipient of the Dr. Sankey Bursary is Zaidis Mulugatutia. The College Old Boys are great supporters of the college and confer a bursary each year to assist a student with the educational costs associated with senior schooling. The college has a wonderful working relationship with the Old Boys Union. The 2021 recipient of the Old Boys Bursary is Monaro Alfred. Sport models so much about life, the trials and tribulations that build character and forge friendships. The Junior Sportsman of the Year Award recognises the sporting achievement of a junior student who has excelled as a member of the college representative sporting program. Now a senior student, the Junior Sports Boy for 2021 is Josiah Funa Iuta.
Thank you, Ms. Fellows. And I now invite Ms. Robson, our Director of Curriculum, to announce our ADF Awards and Aggregate Awards.
The Long Tan Leadership Award is in recognition of a young man who has displayed outstanding leadership qualities, mateship, respect for others, teamwork, and who has always given his best throughout his time here at the college. The 2021 recipient of the Long Tan Leadership Award is Pino Erlo. The ADF Future Innovators Award recognises the work in the area of STEM and innovation. The student is recognised as a future leader in the area of cutting-edge technology and future advances in science. The 2021 recipient of the ADF Future Innovators Award is Stefan Ng. It is now my pleasure to present the Aggregate Awards. These boys already have received their certificates, so it may not be a surprise to them, but hopefully will be to the rest of us. The Academic Aggregate Awards are determined by looking at the first 10 places in each subject. Students are then awarded points. For each first place, 10 points is awarded, second place 9, and so on. The top 3 point scorers are considered the academic aggregates for each year group. It is my great pleasure to announce the aggregates as follows. In third place, Pino Erlo. In second place, Marcus Urso. And in first place, I almost want to add an O to the end of his name, just so that I get an Erlo, Urso, and this third one. So our first place aggregate is David Lai.
congratulations, men, and to all our recipients, and thank you to Miss Robson. I now invite Mr. Wade, our college principal, to give his principal's address.
Good morning, Mr. Nadira, staff, and good morning, boys. Let's try that again. Good morning, boys. Good morning, boys. I think it's the masks sometimes that muffle our responses. Regrettably, of course, we could not have our prize-giving night with all of your parents present. But boys, I do want to congratulate every boy who's received an award. And I know there's many other awards that go out during year assemblies and so on. And I want you to aspire to that. I'm sure of you know this name, Jakara Anthony. Some of you would have heard that name this morning on the news. Just let's enjoy this just for a moment.
Jakara Anthony, the 23-year-old from Cairns, winner in Alpe d'Huez this season. Been on the podium 6 of the last 7 starts, a former World Championship silver medalist. The Australian goes for gold.
And going for that same trick, so the off-axis 720, great degree of difficulty, and then charging into the middle section here on the course. Jakara knows she's got to keep these turns together, and then big air on the bottom, reaching back for the mute grab. Great run for Jakara.
She couldn't do any more, that is for sure. 0.8 of a second faster than the pace time. Picked up 16.86 time points. Jaylene Calvert 18.28. So the American already has a lead of 1.6 points, and this could be vital.
And Jakara has the most difficult trick in the contest, and that's why she scored so well on all the rounds. An off-axis 720 and grabs that grab just in front of her binding and tweaks it out. The judges love to see that and will reward that degree of difficulty.
80.28 is the score to beat. Is it going to go to Australia? Is it going to go to America? Jaylene Calvert 80.28.
And Jakara's bottom air is tweaked out, and that is the style point that judges need to see. I would hate to be a judge right now.
Here we go. Is it Australia's time? It is indeed! Jakara Anthony is the Olympic champion! 83.09, and it is the air points that has got it over the line. 18.13 air points, the best we've seen in this contest.
Now, gentlemen, the reason I show you that is breaking news this morning as we woke. Gold medals in the Winter Olympics are not all commonplace in Australian history. And certainly in the moguls, I think that is only our second high placing there in a gold medal. Now, there she is in action, and we see her, or you'll see her on the news tonight, on the podium receiving the gold medal. But I want you to know this, boys. I read a little bit about Jakara Anthony. I don't know her. She's from Cairns. Cairns is fairly high up in Queensland, and it's a very hot, humid environment. So she's out of her element being in the snow. She travels the world to practice and to compete. What I want to bring home to you is it's not just the podium finish. So it's not just these awards today. It's the work and the grit and the tenacity to stay with things that makes her an absolute champion. So there she is, but you know behind the scenes, 3 hours a day in practice she does. A lot of that work, when she finished the 218 championships, or sorry, the Olympics, she placed 4th. The criticism of her was her aerial aspect. So she went away and she worked on it for 4 years to perfect. A lot of muscle memory, going through that routine. Boys, I want you to take from that, and here she is with her beautiful mother. I want you to take from that, there is a person who is tenacious, who chips away, who works hard. When she gets a defeat, she picks herself up and she goes again. Now, there's something for all of us to learn in that. It's not just about the podium finish, That's like the podium finish today, getting your certificates. But it's the day in, day out routine that you do, gentlemen. And you see the support that she would have from her mum. And what we could also say is support from our parents, but indeed also support from your teachers. Gentlemen, you know we're coming off the back of sensational HSC results. This morning we told the staff that indeed 4 of our students topped their courses in the Archdiocese of Sydney. So boys at Patrician Brothers, men at Patrician Brothers, we can achieve anything. So like Jahara here, she is a world and Olympic champion, but she works really, really hard. So take a leaf from her book. I commend the boys who received the awards. That commends your consistent effort. Congratulations, gentlemen. Work really hard this year, day in, day out. Use your parents, use your teachers to support you to be your personal best. Could you join with me in congratulating again all our award recipients today?
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. And to conclude our assemblymen, I'll invite you to stand and we'll be playing our Blue and Blue college song. Please be seated. Concludes our formal aspect of our